People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People at 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People at elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-Soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-People.blogspot.com. And as you can tell, my hair is really bright pink now. New product, we're going to discuss that in a minute. In the meantime, I found my glasses. These are my spares. I can't see as well out of these as I can these because these are a different prescription. I lost them. Had to wear these for a couple of days. Then found them. And then immediately misplaced them again. I just found them over there by the sink from when I washed my hair. So now I'm making notes where I put stuff so that way I can always find it when I misplace it. These were actually on the side of my bed. Apparently they fell off. I tend to read before I go to sleep and then fall asleep in my glasses and wake up without my glasses, which means I went like this at some point in time. And apparently when I took them off, I dropped them on the side of the bed and probably thought I put it on the bed and just knocked them over or whatever. In the meantime, I usually get raspberry twist pink by Adore as my hair color, and they were out of it and my roots were not having it. It was time to do the roots and the pink had faded completely out. So when I was at Sally's to pick up some more lightener, which is what I used to do my roots instead of bleach. Bleach is for wigs. Because if you melt the hair off of a wig, you don't really care. You can always revamp the wig or reventilate hair in. But if you melt the hair off your own head, then yeah, that's going to be a little tricky. But lightener is not bleach, and it is almost like a hair color that does the reverse of color. You could leave this stuff on 6-7 hours and it's not going to melt your stuff off. It'll make your hair really dry, but it won't melt it off. So while I was there getting my lightener, I seen this product at the checkout counter. It's called Iroiro. And I went, wow, that's a bright pink. Is it actually this color? And they said, yes. And I went, And it was on sale, so I figure I'll just go ahead and pick up a tube, spot check a couple of places, so forth and so on. This entire tube did my whole head. And come to find it, and it's only 4 ounces. And come to find out, if you mix half of it with conditioner, you still get the same intensity, but you have twice as much product, which means I could have dyed the wig as well as my hair with just this one product. Now, I'm going to tell you what's great about this product and what's bad about this product. Okay, after I got the product, it's a real thick consistency cream, almost like a gel. This is the directions. What's the problem with that? They should have used this color. I couldn't read this at all. With my glasses, and these are bifocals. Well, actually they're trifocals. These are the bifocals. Couldn't see it. So I typed in Iroiro directions and it popped up what this said, because yeah, try reading that. I even took a picture of it and tried to blow it up, but the gray and the pink right next to each other, very difficult to see. So yeah, it's very easy to apply. Basically, you either put it in a bowl, add some conditioner to double the volume and give you a lighter effect, or you just squeeze it directly in the bottle and then put it on your hair. it says put on dry hair. I had just did the lightening and washed my hair, and I just went on ahead and put it in my hair. Well, first I kind of like combed it through just to see, you know, how intense it would be, like a test strip. And it was like, wow, that's bright. And then I said, heck with it, I just did my whole head. In the meantime, while I was looking at the directions, I seen that it was actually available on Amazon. And usually when you see a Sally's product is not available on Amazon, it's available at Sally's exclusively. And I'm going, oh, well, look, it's on Amazon. Here's some reviews. Click. And on the reviews, there was 46 reviews and 46 comments, rather. And all of them had the very same complaint. This is a semi-permanent product. It's supposed to wash out in 6 to 12 washes, depending on how often you wash your hair. And the number one complaint and the number one question was, how do you get it out of your hair? Even when it fades, it's still in the hair. And I'm going, how is that a bad thing? Because when you dye your hair, you want permanence, but you don't want the chemicals of a permanent dye. Because, yeah. In the meantime, I'm thinking, the one person said they bleached their hair trying to, you know, do a blank slate, and it was still pink. And I'm going, hey, score, because that's what I want. But, and also, it's a premium natural semi-permanent color. It's got 95% natural ingredients. It's 100% vegan and cruelty-free. It is made with coconut oil, natural fragrance, which they say is cranberry scent, according to the internet when I looked up how to use it. I don't know what they think cranberry scent is supposed to smell like, but yeah. No peroxide, no ammonia, no alcohol, no PPD. Not real familiar with what PPD is. Now, those are all the pros. Let me tell you the cons. First of all, it's in this container that's supposed to be a reduced carbon footprint. In other words, not a lot of plastic. But when you go to open it, yeah, it's a flexible container. You have to literally hold it right here and then, you know, click it a few times and it'll pop open. And it was that intense in the package, and I'm going, wow, that's a really bright pink. And I was thinking what was going to happen, which happens a lot of times when you color, is intense in the package, and then when you process and wash it out, it's not so intense anymore. This is still very, very bright. In fact, let me block the light. Let me show you something. See how bright that is? With the ring light, without the ring light, it is bright. I love that. Okay, now, the way you have to open it was annoying. They should take whatever this little plastic part is and then put it down to here, so that way you have something to grip when you open it. So I didn't like that. And I didn't like the fact that, I mean, apparently the writing is based on what color it is, because the purple one had purple writing, the blue one had blue writing. I don't know why anybody would want to dye their hair blue. I don't get it. It's another generation. I grew up in a generation where nail polish was pink, red, purple, maybe a gold, you know, or tan. There was no such thing as a blue or green nail polish. By the same token, there was no such thing as a blue or green hair color. And that's fine. When people wear that color, I go, wow, that looks cool. But not me. It's just not my vibe. Okay, now, the fact that it had coconut oil in it, was a little concern to me because I am coconut sensitive. Anytime I use coconut on my hair, like a lot of naturals do, you know, to seal it or whatever, my hair feels crunchy immediately because protein is in coconut oil. I had the same problem when I use aloe vera. The protein in it makes my hair crunchy. So, of course, the first thing I did when I seen that it had coconut oil in it, and you're not supposed to when you're coloring your hair, I put conditioner in there. I did a whole bunch of things I wasn't supposed to. You're not supposed to use it on wet hair. You're not supposed to do a conditioner first. In fact, it says use a clarifying shampoo before you apply this product. Didn't do none of that. But it's in there. And that's another pro. When I use Adore, when I use Nice and Easy, when I use any coloring product, it stains a stainless steel sink. Especially Adore and products like it where it's pure pigment. I mean, even the Ion Magenta that I wore way back in the day would leave a little stain in the sink that would last there almost until it was time to color your hair again. So just when you get the sink clear of the pink or clear of the purple or whatever, now, boom, you do your hair again and the stain's back. This did not stain my sink. It rinsed completely away. And I'm like, whoa. Now, I did take a shower. You know, you're supposed to wait 24 to 72 hours before you wash your hair, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm me. I do things my own way. I didn't even think about it. I jumped in the shower like I normally do, and I realized after I was in the shower and had sudsed up and everything, oh yeah, you're not supposed to get your hair wet. And I looked down and there was no pink on the bottom of the tub or on the sides or on the shower curtain like there is with the Adore. So the Adore might have to go away in favor of this because, yeah, it gets annoying having to take a brush and some bleach and scrub out the inside of the shower every now and then when you know there's going to be an inspection because they're looking around to see is she taking care of the apartment, blah, 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 because it's a condition of the rental agreement and so forth, so on. And why is your tub pink is a question I don't want to have to deal with. As long as it's not pink by the time I turn in my keys, if I ever move, I don't see what the issue is. But it was a concern of mine. This did not, and that tub, or shower rather, is ceramic. You know, the parts that's not stainless steel, but the material of the tub will stain. This did not stain my tub. It did not stain my stainless steel sink. That was amazing to me. So, yeah, if you're so inclined, get yourself some Iroiro. It looks like this. On Amazon, it's a rounder package that's about this wide. I think that means it has more volume in it. It could be an 8-ounce package. This is a 4-ounce package. This has staying power, and I could have used this much of it and, you know, put it with some conditioner, which supposedly give you a less intense color. But I actually watched a few videos where I even typed in Iroiro number 70 pink because I wanted to see what it looked like in real life on different people. And this person literally stuck a whole container. It actually sounded like that. Literally they filled up almost their entire container with just conditioner and then squeezed half of it in there and, you know, stirred it and then said, let me add a little more, so forth, so on. And then complained that she had too much color. And her container or her package still had this much in it. And it colored her whole head and her hair was down to here. And then she said, maybe I should have added more conditioner because this is too intense for me. Uh, no, let me change that. This is pink. Hers was neon pink, which was supposed to be UV reactive. She even turned off the light so you could see how it looked under a black light, and it grew in the dark. I went, well, I'm glad I didn't get that one because I don't want hair that glows in the dark. I just want hair that's intensely bright. There is a distinction. But in the meantime, a semi-permanent temporary color that doesn't wash out quickly, I'm all over that. Iroiro apparently has been around for a while. I never heard of it. I've never seen it before until I went to Sally's the other day. And I missed one spot right there, my widow's peak. Apparently I forgot to put a little of the lightener there. So of course that's the one spot that didn't turn pink. But I'm not worried about it. Who's gonna notice that except for me? So if you're so inclined, they had pink, light pink, bubblegum pink, neon pink, purple, blue, green. I think they had a yellow. I don't remember. And you know how my memory is. Whatever impresses me at the moment, I remember. And if it didn't impress me, it's out of there. So I can't say for sure if I did see a yellow, but it's an educated guess. They might have a yellow. They even had this mint color green. I don't know if that was the only green they had, but yeah. So my color is, well, let's see if I can get that close enough where you can see it. Number 70 pink. The only issue I really had was I couldn't read that. It's too light. Put black on there. Put, you know, blue. Put beige. Put something other than pink on gray, because you can't read the directions. I mean, they could even took this color and did the writing, and I would have been able to read that, because, well, and apparently that's the color of the product. When I first seen it, because you could see the color kind of right through there, I said, what color is that? Is it that pink? And she said, no, it's bright, think magenta. And I'm going, ooh, I like magenta. But see, I like magenta more towards the purple side as opposed to the pink side. So when she said magenta, I was thinking of a whole different color. Like that. But I ain't mad at it. I love it. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that. In the meantime, since I did my whole head, the next time I only have to use a little bit of the product, since I'll only be doing, you know, touch-ups and the roots and all that. So yeah, this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located at PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. And I'm going to update that thing. I'm back to saying that. But yeah, it's time to update it. I now remember my password and all that. So there'll be updates coming soon. This has been People. Y'all stay blessed. Stay tuned. Bye now. If I had known it was going to come out this intense, I would have filmed me putting it in my hair. But neither here nor there. Maybe next time. Y'all stay blessed. Bye now.